If you're someone who has had many attempts at quitting drinking, you have tried and not succeeded many times, and you're just feeling frustrated, try this. Step back and take inventory of the actual day of the week that you would quit, how many days you would make it, and then what day would you fall off the wagon. And be very honest with yourself, because as I look back at all the attempts I had trying to quit drinking, there was a pattern there. Usually I would fall off on a Wednesday or a Friday, and it was always after having so many consecutive days strung together without drinking. And then that's when all the negotiating would start. That's when my drunk brain would come in and remind me of how I was able to go a couple days without drinking, and would start telling me maybe I don't have an issue with alcohol. Maybe I can be a normal drinker. Because remember, alcoholics and these people who have issues with alcohol, they can't go a couple days without drinking. So things have changed now. Things will be different. And we've gone these days without alcohol, so we deserve to reward ourselves with alcohol. If any of that sounds familiar, and if you have found yourself doing that, that's called negotiating. And in a sense, you are negotiating with a terrorist, alcohol being the terrorist, because if you're trying to quit, more than likely it's because alcohol has been destroying your life in some form or fashion: mental health, physical health, relationships, whatever it is. So step back and take inventory and find that pattern. And when that day, and if you starting to string a couple days together now, and you're anticipating that day that you normally fall off the wagon, put a plan in place and do something different on that day. Distract yourself, start a new habit, have a different, just something different. Because if you stay in that same cycle, that same pattern, that same routine, that same structure, more than likely you're going to get the same result.